Good morning, I'm Carlos Diaz along with Julia and Lindsay. Welcome to our extra shot of sunrise. And the sunrise this morning was kind of muted because of the fact that we did a lot of clouds out there today.
Yeah, it's been gloomy kind of to get the day started. And you know, here's the good news. Okay. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Yeah, it was coming. That was coming. We knew that was
coming. By 5 p.m.
Oh, here we go.
Tomorrow. Look at this.
Well, I was hoping for a duet. I was hoping.
Sun.
Here you go. Come on.
Just thinking about when.
Tomorrow.
Ooh.
That was terrible.
That was a
acapella
right there.
Really
yeah, now we've lost all the viewers.
All right, so.
You're still with us.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so actually, like 5 p.m. So we don't even have to wait till tomorrow. So it's going to get a little bit better.
Doesn't rhyme.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's not as catchy, that's for sure. 79 later today. There might be a stray shower in your neighborhood as a cold front comes through. But other than that, we are going to stay mainly dry today. Check this out. This is as we go through about noon. Notice those pop-up showers near Muncie along the I-70 corridor closer to 3 p.m. And then by about 5 o'clock, everything's going to start to look a little bit better for us and clearing into the evening and then a little cooler. So it's going to feel a little bit better as we've got some drier air moving in. So Indians, they're at home tonight. They haven't been at home for quite some time. It's going to be a 7:05 first pitch. Don't have plans? Maybe something to do later today downtown.
Thank you. I'm gonna really. That'd be a great thing to do with the kids tonight.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
And I
All right.
believe it's like there's a discount too on food.
Got to get that discount.
Maybe like $1 night. I have to look that up. But yeah, there's definitely a deal going on. Nice.
You better make extra.
I was actually trying to find our video on our Facebook page, and I think we did scare the viewers away with this.
The whole video went away. The whole video went away.
Somebody probably pushed
Somebody was like, actually, cut this
Well, they're doing this now. I didn't know they were singing.
Well, happening today, mandatory minicamp begins for Colts veterans. But yesterday, they got their hands dirty helping with the Habitat for Humanity build. So work got underway at the Colts complex with the help of the Boys in Blue and a bunch of volunteers to help build the home for Jay Harris. Harris has spent 2 years taking a class on home ownership, and she will have to put in 300 hours of sweat equity to make her dreams come true.
For me, I'm doing it for my children, to let them see that there's a possibility, and whatever you dream of and believe in, it can happen.
Being able to get out here and as a team kind of put together a home, you know, that's what we do. It's about building your community, building a team, building a family. Everybody do their part.
I don't know if you recognize that last gentleman, Frank Reich, obviously the Colts, the Indianapolis head coach of the Colts there. So Jay Harris and her children will get to celebrate a very special Christmas this year in their brand new home. That's Boy, awesome. You've seen videos of just kids when they walk into something that's theirs for the first time, a home, and it's just so touching. I love seeing those videos.
And then imagine being able to say that you quite literally were able to help build this.
It.
Yeah, it just means so much more for a lot of
Well, in the past, like, you know, Habitat for Humanity is amazing, but in the past they make a home and it's great. Now they make a home and it's worth $1 million because homes right now are so overpriced.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, I mean, you're really putting the nails in there, and it's like, but that's such a great thing that the players all came out there, you know, and Coach Wright, and they're doing such a great thing for this woman. It's just great. It's
sweat equity and some real nice equity for real too. All right, some big updates coming for iPhone users, including the option to unsend messages. Yeah, people have been asking this for a while, and I guess they're finally delivering. So iOS 16 will give you the ability to edit, or you can retract any iMessage. It also lets you personalize your lock screen with live updates like tracking your Uber ride or a football game. The Apple Watch will add heart rate zones and data on a runner's stride. Also, a medication app will remind you, hey, time to take your medicine. And Apple Pay will start up a system similar to Buy Now, Pay Later. So I'm like, Apple Pay has layaway now. These updates are expected to roll out a little bit later this year. I know a lot of people are asking, like, well, when is Twitter going to get the edit option for tweets and such? And I think that for the same reason that I was just scrolling through and some people were like, this could be problematic by like unsending messages or editing them. Like on Twitter, you know, you retweet something. If someone goes back and changes that content, then it's like, what did I just retweet or what? So I wonder if you get a notification, like if something like that would happen on
I have a lot of questions because the whole, like, I will tell people to text me because my memory is just gone.
Yeah.
So I will be like, okay, text me. But if they can delete that text now, it's like, they could, you know, they text me something, it could be gone. But there's just a whole bunch of different things if you're editing and deleting text messages. it just texting is so great because it's there always,
Right.
and now it's no longer going to be there
So
always.
there has to be some kind of way around that, because even Facebook, like you were mentioning, that you could change things on Facebook, but once you edit something, people can go back and see the previous versions of like what that was.
right.
I don't know what that looks like through text message.
Or is there
Yeah.
going to be an alert that's like, so that the example they used there was, it says, "Hey babe, can you make this meeting?" And it was supposed to be Gabe,
Yes.
okay? So that he went back and changed. Will it alert the person? So if someone reads it and says, "Hey babe,"
Yeah.
will it go back and alert them that the message has been changed?
Problematic aside, though, you guys, have you ever sent the wrong message to someone and it's real bad?
Oh,
Like,
oh my God.
so that, in that sense, I'm like, I can 100% be like, yay, finally, like quickly unsend that message. But even on Instagram, if someone sends you a message, it does show that like someone, you can't see what it said, but it says someone
Viewer
unsent
unsent,
or whatever. So I'm like, if it'll just save me an embarrassing
It
moment
happened
or
to me one time
awkward
on email.
conversation.
I was up for a job in broadcasting, and
Oh.
I emailed a guy, "Hey, it was really great meeting you." This is so bad to say.
It was your current
and I
boss.
said, so how? No, no, not my current boss. I said, how do we move forward? You know, with this plan. And he meant to forward that to somebody, and he goes, "What do I do with this mess?" And he replied to me.
I bet he wishes that he could have unsent that and just buried
you're
himself
like, "What
6
do I
feet
do
deep
with this
immediately.
mess?"
Well,
And
what
he
about, don't you remember that happened to Bill Belichick?
Yes.
When that turned into a whole
Yes.
thing
A literal-
where he sent something to the wrong Bill or Bob or something.
Right,
Yeah.
yep.
Created a whole lawsuit within the NFL.
Yeah.
I always look at the two line. Okay, who am I sending this to? Because ever since that person said that, and I'm like note taken. like well, I guess we're not moving forward.
You don't have to go any farther
So,
than this.
yeah. So anyway, all right. So a Star Wars fan in Georgia spent years perfecting a life-size homemade starfighter.
Okay.
Now he's using it to raise awareness and funds for Ukraine. The man was raised in the former Russian Republic of Georgia. Now he lives in the American state of Georgia, which is kind of cool. It took him 6 years and $50,000 to build this nearly life-size X-Wing replica. It was recently displayed at an Atlanta Braves Star Wars night and even has its own Twitter account, which Luke Skywalker himself, actor Mark Hamill, has liked. So that is, I mean, that's really cool that he built that kind of in his garage, and he's kind of unveiling it. And look, I like that part too, that the back thrusters light up. I'm a nerd that I know all these things, but that's really kind of cool. So there you go.
I need to look into like how this is like raising money. I bet he's probably just you get a lot of people that will want to come and snap a picture in front of him.
Yeah, a
and,
little
like,
selfie,
Yeah,
you know?
I wonder if I doubt it, but it doesn't actually fly, huh?
If it did, I
Yeah.
would go. Carlos is moving to Georgia now
Yeah.
to be near his nerd friend. No, it doesn't fly, so there you go.
That's
There.
cool.
about that.
Still nice.
I love, by the way, on the show, if you watch the show today, like middle of the show, Julia just calls me a nerd in the middle of the show. It's just like right
Was
in the
it
middle.
warranted?
It
Yeah,
was warranted.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't think anybody here was like, well, why did you
Someone
say
called
that?
that a spaceship or something?
Yeah, they called it.
It's not a spaceship,
It's
it's
a
a-
starfighter.
Gotta
There you go.
clarify for
Okay.
the peeps in the back.
It's an X-class starfighter. All right, Lindsay, I don't want to end on that nerd thing. So weather today is going to be sunny later this afternoon.
Yeah, we're going to nerd out here with the cold front's going to come through.
Okay.
We're going to have a collision of air masses, triggering perhaps a stray shower.
Okay.
And then we'll clear the sky back out. Humidity is going to drop as well. Going to feel pretty good tonight. But there is still a chance of storms tomorrow afternoon. So we're not quite done with storms for the week yet, but take the rest of the day off.
All right.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That sounds good to me.
For Lindsay, Julia, and Julia, I am McLovin. You guys have a great day and enjoy your Tuesday. We'll see you back here 4 a.m. tomorrow morning on Sunrise.
No, what do we do it for now?
Who do we just do it for?
It's like the digital.
I feel like airs on our YouTube page and on our app.
Yeah, but I thought that was the point. They were like, don't say Facebook, say streaming, because it's streaming at multiple places. I don't think it was streaming at all then.
No.
Because I didn't even get a notification from the app that said it was up.
I don't know.
Yeah.